Welcome back to the 0% Risk Podcast. I am Wendell, and I am joined by the greatest podcasters ever, JJ and Tyrell. How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Good, man. How you
Every
guys?
time you say that, I try not to laugh. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Because it's silly when I say it. Even I know that. It's silly. I need to find a better intro, but whatever. It's the best we got at the moment. It's been a while. This is like the fourth episode in a row where I had to apologize for the long break we had. Again, we're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
No, we're not.
We're not. But anyway,
We've been consistent enough. Enjoy what you got.
yeah, one episode every month. That's consistent. That ought to get the views. Anyway, before we continue, I have to ask a question. How we doing? How are we all doing?
Doing good.
That's it?
I'm all right.
You just looked at me when I asked that. I was like, oh okay. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're all right. We're as interesting as ever. So yeah, here we go. I'm doing swell.
All right.
Yeah, I like the word swell. It has that old timey feeling to it.
Pretty chap.
I'm feeling mighty gay. So I remember, because you know how Ronald Reagan was an actor. I remember there was a clip.
Fuck.
Yeah, you never
I didn't know he was an
He was
actor.
a famous actor, and
Just like Donald Trump.
there was oh my god, there was an old movie of his where like he's on the beach. He's looking all masculine and shit, putting his hands on fists on his waist, and a guy comes and say, "How you feeling, Ronald?" And he's like, "I'm feeling mighty gay," and it's like, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm feeling mighty gay today, guys. So how we?
Bro,
I'm feeling good. So
Keep your distance.
yeah, keep it.
that's crazy, man.
Oh man. So I guess first on the agenda, a lot of people might not know this, but the whole super straight movement, I guess we wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm coming out.
Okay.
Coming out super straight.
Super straight. We better hope the hype didn't die down after the upload of this video, because like because that shit got trampled real fast.
Oh man, yep.
Yeah. Well,
It has? I didn't.
oh yeah.
I didn't see it lose traction.
I guess we have to pull
You need to get a parade. But go ahead.
okay, you guys want to describe what the super straight movement is?
Get over to Tyrell.
All right.
Give it a
It's
down.
Yeah, he wanted to talk about this.
Did I? It's basically when gay people. Oh, ooh! I don't want to start off like that. Okay, so straight
Yeah.
people were like, you know what, bro? I'm tired of people calling me transphobic and this and that because I just want to be with a woman, right? So it's like, okay, if that's transphobic, sure. So I'm gonna create this new thing called super straight, where it's only as I'm attracted to the cis opposite gender. And that alone, so I can't be offending anybody by assigning myself to this sexuality. Basically, is what it was, to get away from being ridiculed for being straight.
Okay. When I first found that out, okay, first I thought it was a joke because the original poster, it wasn't like a guy on TikTok.
No, yeah, it was a joke.
TikTok.
Like it was a joke. So apparently, out of a joke, some movement came out. Okay.
Yeah.
When I first heard about this movement and I first looked into it, I realized this movement was based on a straw man. Are like trans people really going out to straight people saying, "Oh, you're not sexually attracted to me.
Not
You're
a lot.
transphobic." I don't think that's happening.
Not a lot.
So I think it's people that are like who wants to be a victim so badly, making a movement about like
I don't
I think it is. I think it is.
There are a couple of videos online of
There's some-
trans women saying that if you decide not to date me because I'm a trans woman, then there's a possibility that you are transphobic.
That's
No,
like,
there's been a lot of louder voices on the internet saying that basically if you're a man and you wouldn't date a trans person, you're you're transphobic just for that alone, and that is that like
I've heard of that, but
going around.
I've heard of that, but I've only heard that in like some super fringe radical circles. I'm talking about like where there's like 3 people like saying that shit.
oh no. Well,
So
to me,
I've only seen that like
seen that
very
a
sparingly
lot.
because like
especially on TikTok.
But you also
well there you
have-
go that's why.
Successful. Go ahead.
Even on TikTok and like other, social media revenues, they also have people who say that the science behind trans women and trans men is that technically it's a woman because they have done the sex change. So they try to say that if
Whoa, there we go. We got to make sure it's like Continue. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah,
Continue.
like they had the sex change, so technically they are women. So if you decide not to have sex with a trans woman who had the reassignment surgery, then you're transphobic because technically you are. It is a woman.
Hold on.
Well,
They weren't saying anything about like because well, you can change your gender without having to change your genitals.
That I was going to slightly say something similar to that because from what I understand, you cannot change your given sex. That you cannot.
Oh yeah, you're
change.
gonna have those
you as you will always have the XY chromosome or that XX chromosome. You can't change that shit, but you can change your gender. Hence the name's transgender. They're going from the gender of a man that's predominant in our culture to the gender of a woman. They're not trying to change their sex. They're more trying to change their gender. Right. That's why. That's where I got from that. But back to the super straight motherfuckers. That shit, like, when I first heard about them, I'm like, what? What's going on here? And like that. The thing is, they got wiped out the face of the internet because I first went on like the super straight Reddit, and when I first read it, no pun intended. When I first read the super straight Reddit, that
was great.
I was like, they seem to be just guys that just want to be special. I don't know if it's just me because I just look at it as like, listen, guys, we're not transphobic, we're super straight. And it's just memes of fucking trans, like trans shit that they just. Let me see if I can find.
That is not what the movie was about. If you're on Reddit, and
inform me, please, because I have
from what I've seen is how I explained it before, what it meant, and I haven't seen anybody going about it where they're making a mockery of the LGBT community. Personally, mostly just trying to be part of it.
But they're not. It's not. That's not a part of like LGBT community though.
Oh, why not?
Because being super straight is just being straight. That's what I gathered from it. Because no straight person is going to be
difference. I think the difference between being straight and super straight is that you cut it off at just being biological woman or biological man.
Because straight will have to be either a man
nowadays.
This is what I'm talking about.
A man is attracted to femininity.
This is what I'm talking about.
This is one of my.
I don't think the first thing. This is the first thing I saw whenever I looked into the super straight. This meme. I think most people have seen it. The what's the name of this guy again? I forgot his fucker's name.
PewDiePie. Actually, that's
supposed to be PewDiePie.
That's like nobody.
No, because they have a name.
You mean Chad?
No, there's whatever.
What are you trying to say?
These faces have a name. I forgot the name. Yeah, they do.
I didn't know that.
They do. They have a name. Basically, I don't want to date a trans person. No, you have a trans. This is based on a straw man right there. Because I don't think trans people are actually saying
no.
this.
Trans people are saying that.
Some trans.
I'm not saying all of them are saying that, but there's some.
But
yeah.
And sometimes I think that there are guys in comments saying that there's nothing wrong with be dating a trans woman if you're a man, you're straight. I just think, don't you think if a man dates a trans woman who hasn't done the reassignment surgery yet, that he's possibly gay?
Yeah, there's a little. You got some gay in you, but I feel like
I think everyone does.
I feel like it's more just being attracted to femininity, and then the dick is just like
I'm good. Repeat your question again.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Do you think that a person who dates a trans woman who hasn't done the reassignment surgery yet is gay?
Okay, so
or straight?
Okay.
I think they're still straight.
So I am trans woman, but I have not transitioned to a woman yet.
Yeah.
You identify as a woman.
Yeah, I identify.
You haven't done
basically like a little sissy boy.
And you want some of this.
You identify as a straight. you identify as a straight man. You want some of that.
Yeah.
I want.
You like. Are you seeing some good looking transgenders?
I have.
Yes.
I have
like that, but they still got dicks.
Yeah.
And you still.
And they got the breasts and everything.
Yeah.
But they just got the penis.
Yeah. It would be femininity, and you still be straight. But you got some gay in you though.
Shit. I have to really think about this analogy real quick. Say JJ is interested in me, but I'm a trans woman that has not transitioned yet. Yeah, you're gay. It's like, bruh, you it's like, damn, you get. At least let me transition, motherfucker, before you start doing this.
But that's the thing, though. They don't want that. They said that. So some men are agreeing with it that yes, even if she thinks she's a woman and she hasn't done the surgery yet, she's still a woman. And if you date that trans woman, you're not gay, you're straight.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that viewpoint.
And that's the thing where they're saying if you wouldn't, like if you are not as you said, gay and would do that, and you are actually straight,
Mm-hmm.
and you still wouldn't want to fuck that, even though it's femininity like at the minimum,
Yeah.
you can still tell us if that's a damn dude, you're transphobic.
Excuse me.
You said repeat that?
Yeah, repeat that.
So like, if let's just say I said I'm a girl, right? And then you said I came to you and I said I want to fuck, right? Or I want to date you, right?
Yeah.
And then if you were to tell me no, I wouldn't date you, and I'd be like, why? It's because, and then you say it's because you're tranny or you're like a man or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That would be transphobic.
Again,
I don't think that's a straw man. I've seen that. Like, that's why I'm saying it. Like,
okay, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's the majority,
I've
though.
seen that, but I only seen that in like some super hyper, like fringe areas.
I don't think it's the majority of trans.
I don't think so either. So that's why I'm assuming, like, are these people basing their entire special movement off of like a few instances? That's what I'm thinking. Because like,
I do feel like it's more of like 40-50.
that's a large.
There's not a lot of trans.
There's
not a lot of trans in the world.
Yeah,
so.
but like,
I'm just saying.
But that's still like a huge percentage of a specific group, though. So that's something.
Here's the thing. I feel like the problem also is the download dudes who.
The hell is that? What
the fuck is a download dude?
What the hell is
like
that?
download, like a guy who secretly wants these people.
A down low.
Yes, down low.
Down low. Your fucking accent, bro. I'm ready to type into this download dude. It's like, what?
Yeah. Like, that's a problem. Like, these are the guys who make, I guess, trans people feel away, and they can attack straight people because of the down low people.
Yeah. There's this phenomenon.
You mean like the secret gay one?
Yeah.
Yes,
Like, who date trans women and then behind it, they have sex with them behind closed doors.
You see this a lot because that's where a lot of this violence against trans people come from, because people who have this weird, like, pent up sexual energy towards these guys. Wow. Towards these trans people. I'm sorry, internet. I truly didn't mean that.
Not being politically correct.
Yeah. Against these people. And like, so they try to release that. But because they're like, no, you're sick, you're evil, you're scum, they attack them. It's guys, like, say this motherfucker trans. I'm like, oh man, some of that, but he's a fucking disgusting pig. let me suck. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You know, I'm gonna show you what's what by sucking your dick.
I mean, that's not just trans.
That happens a lot.
That's just like guys in general with like gay dudes, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of pent up.
It's like, confusion. I don't want to be gay, but
Yeah. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you while also jerking you off just to show how not gay I am, motherfucker.
But I don't think dating a person like alone with super straight. I don't like fall under that. That was just a joke, just to lay that out there.
Yeah.
But if you're attracted to somebody that, for a man that has like a lot of femininity in them, regardless if they were born a man or a woman, I feel as though that would still be straight.
Yeah, I think that's I remember earlier I said I think everyone has a little gay in them.
Right.
I'm serious. I think everyone has just a little bit of gay in them. Yeah. Like they're interested in just a little bit of a way to be like,
I want to date a woman who was born.
No, I am not saying you will date a man. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a tiny part of you, however small it may be, that's a little curious, like,
yeah, there's a part of you is when you say a dude is handsome or cute.
No. I will say that.
I don't think that's gayness.
I just think that's flattery. Yeah. I mean, fucking Chris Hemsworth came down here and be like, "Hey, bro,
yeah, you can acknowledge a guy's like attractiveness without it being gay.
You think I'm handsome, bro? It's like, bro, you're fucking beautiful. So it's like I don't think that's gay. That's just like he's handsome. I don't think that's gay. But I think there's just a little bit of like you would tiptoe that other side just to see a little. I'm not saying you'll go full all the way.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
You'll just
I feel like everybody does.
Like you'll just peek through the window just to see what's what. I'm not saying you'll go in the house. You'll just slightly peek through the window. I think most people like
people jump in the window.
Yeah, some people be like, I'm not going in this house while they're entering this house. So it's like there's a lot of people like that. So stand tight, super straight brothers. You guys.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Keep doing what you're doing. Let
fight the good fight,
yeah. Fight the fight that you yourself are kind of creating, but whatever.
It just came from a joke.
It's like relax, bro. Imagine this motherfucker, right? Mm-hmm. You started, yeah. Good on him. Anyway,
little did he know what he was going to bring to the world.
I'm about to. A lot of people don't know about this. That's how you know. Like, I started to realize, like, a lot of the internet is so secluded from the rest of the world. Most people do not know what super straight even is.
Yeah.
So like if I go to like my job and I ask like 100 fuckers, be like, hey, you know what super is? Like, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that? So it's like it's a very internet
Just
thing.
ring this up, man.
Yeah, it's like, all right, whatever. It's $13.94. It's like, anyway. You guys are you guys ever willing to take the vaccine?
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I would, by the way.
Anti-vaxxers thing, but I think that the time constraint on what they had to get the vaccine was not done right. It wasn't quick,
Does that mean you're not gonna get one? I mean,
but because like I look at the survival rate and I look at my health and I look at my lifestyle, so I don't think there's a need for
Okay.
is there a fee?
Hmm?
Is there a fee for it?
I don't think there's. Here's the thing. So, to
Free
start,
vaccine.
yeah, exactly.
Might give you superpowers.
We had a little mutant blood in here, so you might fly or die, but whatever. Here,
I'll take the chance, man. I'm not liking life right now.
Wait, but before you continue, because I was about to respond to one of those things, because I see this a lot for people who are anti. I don't want to call them anti. They're anti this vaccine. Mm-hmm. They're anti-corona vaccine, where they say like, I don't like the speed of which it was brought up. The thing is, like, they were studying like corona like vaccination well before the COVID-19 came out, because there's different. I don't know. I think there's a different type of wordage there, but for lack of a better word, strands of COVID, and they were already testing this shit out. So, plus the whole world is now backing in this vaccine, so it's obviously will come out slightly fast. So I think that's where the misconception is, because like they were testing this shit out, and like the whole world is backing it. So there's a reason why it came out the way. I played Plague Inc., bro. In fact, on hard mode. In fact, this vaccine's late. I'm telling you, plaguing on like hard mode. They make that vaccine fast as fuck. It's like, bro, I didn't even kill China yet. Relax. Like, damn.
But also, my thing is like with the Pfizer. Is it Pfizer? Pfizer and the Johnsons. Like you have cases of people dying from the first dose of that vaccine in Norway, as well as in the United States. And plus, the people who said, in Norway.
I've heard of this, but I don't know how true this is. So
they're investigating it.
Keep going.
And as well as they're saying that the age group that's most at risk for it is seniors, because they may have pre-existing medical conditions that COVID, attaches itself to and make it worse.
Yeah.
So if you're young, you don't smoke or drink, you have a good lifestyle, and you're pretty much healthy, if you get vaccine, you have a higher chance at a young age surviving it than someone who's older than you. Yeah. So why do I need a vaccine if I'm healthy and I have a higher chance of surviving?
Because the problem isn't you yourself; it's other people. That's the thing. That's kind of why coronavirus is the way it is.
Yeah, so you don't kill Graham.
Exactly. My grandma might have mesothelioma, and your infected ass is going to touch your goddamn toothbrush, and kill her.
What number percentage is that? Because you have cases of people of seniors in their 90s surviving, in their 100s surviving.
Yeah, but that's an outlier for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but how much numbers of people die from corona in the senior home, like in senior ages?
There were some senior homes. I believe it was in like Kentucky. So a Kentucky senior home. So some weird backwoods shit down there. But like that, I don't know how, but they got most of their seniors got infected, and it kind of led to a lot of their population dying.
But you know what's even crazier? I heard that they had a Spanish flu in 1918 that killed over 5 million people in the United States alone.
Oh, it was crazy.
Spanish flu, and that's been the worst flu that has ever been known to mankind, I believe.
That it's either that
50 million people,
or the Black Plague. I think the Black Plague was like 3 million or some shit.
Look at that.
There's no way the Black Plague was that bitch.
It was, bro. The Black Plague destroyed Europe, bro.
Yeah, you said 3 million. Nah, it had to be in the billions. What are you talking about?
There wasn't even a billion people there.
But look at it, 50 million deaths from the Spanish flu.
25 million.
So the Spanish flu was the worst so far.
Man, the Black Plague wasn't on shit.
Well, that's not on shit.
Million people.
By the way, that's an estimate.
That's less than the Spanish flu.
So, all right,
and that's still a shit ton of people.
The Spanish flu. That means that the Spanish flu was probably more rampant and dangerous than Corona.
What was the? I don't know about ever could be. Who knows?
Corona is just super flu,
basically. But
the Spanish flu is super flu 3.
Hold on,
think about
what are
this,
the symptoms of this?
How many people die a year from regular flu?
I know where you're going with this. The coronavirus it's dangerous, bro. It's more dangerous than the flu.
How dangerous though? Because the survival rate would have been lower.
Okay, let's do this.
You want to quantify it in deaths?
Not
In deaths or what's the word?
Damn, you're struggling today.
Caught contaminate. I don't fucking know.
What the
I don't know.
fuck?
Check CDC, and you can also see how many deaths were caused by the flu.
I'm looking
CDC
for
as well.
COVID versus flu because I know for a fact it's much more contagious and it's much more.
How would that be the case
deadly.
if 5 million people alone died in the United States?
That's a shit ton of people in a span of a year.
Nah.
I don't know how long it
That's
lasts
a
for.
shit ton of contaminant. That's a lot of people.
The exact, so, and then how much so far?
That's not how much
and-
had died, though.
We're talking about how much have caught it. Hold up.
Oh, okay.
This is my chance to do this. Name of the website. No. I made my own website, so I'm about
wow.
to peddle this shit. Shit. What's it called? Damn it.
You don't remember your own website name?
Fuck. Keep talking. I'll go. I have to go to this other website. Okay. Hold. Damn it. Wrong one. This one. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, you have a code tracker.
Yeah, COVID tracker. It's not loading. Is the internet here fucking weird? We could. There we go.
Everything's good.
Okay. So this is how many people have. I can't see from this angle. Have 30 million cases and 500,000 deaths so far.
That's a pretty good ratio, if you ask me.
Still a dangerous one.
Yeah, but
But all right, how many?
it could be worse.
500,000 deaths, you said?
Deaths.
Okay, can you put number one killing illness in America?
It's going to be heart disease.
Huh?
It's going to be heart disease.
How much a year is that? People die from that a year.
Shit ton. But the problem with that is like, there's so many causes of heart disease that
Yeah, especially when Light Yagami is out and about.
I fucking love that anime, but most over the top anime ever. But
Let's
it
not
still
get back
works.
to anime.
We're not going
We know what
over the top.
happened last time.
It's like then we start talking about like, but Dragon Ball Z.
No,
though.
I don't want to talk about it.
Heart disease stats. Let's see. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm a
okay?
fast ass typer, but this shit is like so far. We need a. All right, okay, what are you looking for? Heart disease facts. Let me just
Euro.
grow the fucking screen.
Yeah, grow up, screen.
There we go.
See there.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men, women, and people. One person dies every 36
people?
seconds. What? 655,000 Americans die a year from heart disease. That's one
Oh
in every
shit! Wait, maybe COVID is a problem.
That's a huh?
Maybe COVID is a problem.
Yeah, because like
They almost
COVID
have just as much.
Exactly. But the problem is with heart disease, it's hard because you could be born with heart disease. Like heart disease could happen over time. It'd be natural. You could have eaten too many McDonald's and now shit, you're about to die of heart disease. It's like there's there's a lot of causes of heart disease. That shit is ravaging the black community. Damn, you motherfuckers.
Because
need
we eat bad.
to take
bro.
off, get off
What
the
you mean,
KFC.
you motherfuckers are weird motherfuckers.
It's like, y'all,
Terribly.
this shit is crazy.
And, you know, it's like
23% of deaths. God damn. Shit. That's wild.
but the Hispanic, the whites are like 2 above us right now. 2%,
That's crazy.
0.2%.
What are you talking? Oh yeah, you're right.
That point to that is wild. But yeah, what were we getting with this with the flu versus COVID thing?
Yeah, I was saying like, what about this? Like, can you type like search in how long was the Spanish flu? How long did it last for?
Just go start growing the screen. Between
It's lasted 2 years.
close to 2 years, infected 500 million and about a third of the world's population at the time, in 4 successful waves. That shit. God was playing Plague Inc. that day. He was like, "All right, let's go." That's wild, bro.
So which part of this is a reason why you're not getting a vaccine?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was the whole
Because
point.
I was saying like my health, like I believe that if I was, God forbid, I was supposed to catch it, I'll be able to survive it because of the survival rate being 99.6%.
So what about flu shots? Then?
flu shots, I don't
What-
take flu. I never really needed a flu shot.
Wait,
I've never been-
excuse me. So you definitely had a flu shot because you get that when you're an infant. But wait, have you?
I've gotten
Is your mom
shots,
an
but
anti-vaxxer?
I would have been. I never had like.
If it's too personal, you don't have to say it.
I haven't never really had what you call a flu shot where you have to go to the doctors and get it for like flu.
Not even when you were a kid,
I had shots as a kid when you go to but I didn't really know what I was taking. I don't remember right now what I was
Right.
taking.
because they give you like 3 shots when you're born.
No, he got them.
So he definitely got those.
them. I got.
So- and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take a flu shot every some odd years.
Yep.
So you haven't taken them.
Probably took something. I don't know, bro. I don't remember.
So, like, okay, you're an adult now. Would you take a flu shot?
No.
Yeah.
Damn. This
I
don't care.
I don't.
He don't
the point
care.
is that God forbid, like I don't see myself catch.
Yeah,
certain
but
diseases.
what if like you just caught in the middle of the street and then, oh shit, I got the flu, COVID, and a heart disease because I didn't take those motherfucking vaccines that I didn't think I needed. You know, just to be safe, and it's not like it costs money, just time. It's not.
But the point is, like, if there's cases, they even tell you on the CDC website that there's possibilities of, you know, having certain conditions happen to you.
But
when you
as
take
you
the
said
vaccine.
before, it happens to those of older age, and you said yourself that you'd be fine.
It happens to
Without
people in
it,
their
so you'd be fine with
their
it too.
30s as well. Like this person was 38 years old. They got the vaccine, the first dose, and they died like 4 days after getting it. They got like February 14, I believe. And they died February 18, and they was like 38 years old.
What are the chances that's going to happen to you? Come on, let's be
But
realistic.
there's a percentage that you may have mild conditions from it. You may have diarrhea, constipation, certain things.
I have another
Oh,
question.
dreadful.
How dangerous would a disease have to be for you to say you take a vaccine? Say, like, somehow we got a vaccine for heart disease. Would you take it? I don't even know how that would be possible.
like,
But say you wait.
Do you
That's a
have-
long
like,
hesitation, bro.
Do you have to take it? Like, what is like? Okay, what are the grounds of you catching it though? Like, is
Holy
it hereditary?
shit.
Is it hereditary, or is it like something like? Remember,
Yeah, it's both.
It's a lot of things. You could get heart disease just by it could be hereditary. It could be natural. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But like you could eat too many goddamn chicken sandwiches and bobo. I got some shit in my heart.
how about this? How about this? Do you believe like there's natural things you could use that could get prevented? Don't you believe in Dr.
I am not.
all right,
I am
all right,
not.
hold
I
on.
am not. I am not doing natural oils. I'm
Hold
not
on.
putting turpentine on my head and being like,
over his body.
Exactly. I'm not
All right,
putting
let me
Lambda
up
on my
what you
fucking
said
forehead.
for you. Okay, so if there was a vaccine that was a cure all, would you take it?
No.
What? You're crazy. Well, I wasn't even going that far because that's like that goes into freaking.
No, this is magical land.
But
like,
we're
like,
fucking.
like, how about
Candyland
this?
now,
How
but
about
I'm
this?
talking
How about this?
Yeah.
Do you think that pharmaceutical companies would allow that to happen?
No, I'm saying
That's a different question. No, but that's a different question.
I'm saying in a world where it was real and they're really disputing it or distributing it. Is that right?
Distributing, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the real is like no catch. You're just gonna get.
I don't think that's possible.
Well, no shit, not here.
Okay,
I'm saying in this fantasy world.
in a fantasy world,
Would you take that vaccine?
possibility. I'm not gonna say yes.
Possibility. You are fucking.
Why
wild.
would
You're
you
wild.
not? Yeah, probably
You're
your
wild.
whole life you probably never have any type of diseases, but just to be safe, well, there's a vaccine you can take for free. That's my main driving point.
But you have
'cause
to
it's
know.
just free.
Alright, okay, you keep saying free, but like for you to take it, I think that you have to know what's inside of it, bro. You got to do your research and know what's inside of it.
Hold
the
on.
side effects of it.
Okay.
The side effects.
You're taking my hypothetical super realistic, bro. Listen, there are no side effects. There is no downside whatsoever.
Okay.
All you need to do is just take the vaccine. Would you take it?
No. I just don't want anything that. I just don't want. any
Couple
vaccine.
things. Couple things.
But then what would be the purpose of having a vaccine? Couldn't it be like an alternative to the vaccine that would be safer?
Are you afraid of needles?
It's not about afraid. It's like what is inside of it.
Dude, they're not.
Dude, love.
No. Like, what would be the point? Can it be an alternative to a vaccine?
Is a pink fluid and you inject it into you. It's really
And it's fun- it's fun.
you taste bubblegum in your mouth.
And there's no possibility of if it's going wrong.
No, not at all.
Find okay. You asked this. Like, find me a scientific, foolproof method that is more successful than vaccines that you would prefer over a vaccine. Because you said, is there an alternative method? Find me a scientific
wanna drink
alternative
some
method.
medicine.
Like you wanting to drink a toad piss and putting it along with some turpentine and
I have
some
a perfect way to
parsley
avoid-
to drink it. Isn't an alternative.
I might not have anything for the vaccine, but I have one for keeping a healthy life. What about going to the gym? Eating healthy.
These are
that's a
we're
real
talking
world.
about. These are natural things.
You don't need science. You don't always need medicine for certain stuff. You could just use natural ways of just eating certain
Yeah,
foods.
but you could use medicine.
Yeah, that's
But
the
do
thing.
you always
could
want to
medicine.
use medicine?
Why not?
Yes, if I have a fucking headache, I'm not going. I don't want to eat a fucking. What's a natural headache? What's an alternative?
Drink some water.
Where I don't want to drink 8 pints of water, motherfucker. No, give me an Advil and let's go.
With all these like 10, 20 possibilities of side effects with it? You know that.
What?
Have you read the back of a bottle?
dude, you have to eat 10 fucking Advils in a row for you to gain those side effects.
It depends on your age and the person who takes it. Everyone is different. I could take 2 pills and then it affects me differently from how you take it, right?
I need to find out the causes of heart disease. I really want to.
But I really don't understand. Okay, I put you in this fantasy world where.
If it's I could create anything then in my fantasy world.
It's his fantasy world. He's creating.
I made it, and I'm telling you, I'm giving you the chance to take a vaccine that will prevent any type of disease that you will ever encounter in your life for free, no side effects. There's nothing that's gonna bad happen in the long term because of you taking a vaccine. Nothing's gonna interrupt you or stop you or hinder you from anything. You won't even feel pain when it's injected into you. Since I know you're afraid of needles now.
I'm not really afraid of needles. I don't have a problem with needles. Like I take needles,
dude. But will you take that vaccine that will heal you? Will make your dick bigger?
Don't add that.
I have to add more stuff to it because I don't know why you won't take it.
You're gonna have to add. It gives you a free bitch a week.
Is that better? Is it probably better?
I believe that if that actually happened, you would take it.
Why wouldn't you take it?
I think you would take it. I think you would.
Why is it a probably?
Like a cure-all? Give me that
like,
shit.
Fuck the government?
Like,
okay.
I don't. And you could never die.
Let me not use a cure-all. This is why I wanted to do with heart disease, because you yourself brought up heart disease and how dangerous it is. Mm-hmm. So, and that's the most likely way you might, other than fucking that's another thing, cancer.
You remember that time you eating that chicken sandwich and you couldn't breathe?
When was that? Whatever.
I don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
I remember that. That was when we were in high school. And he said he was eating his chicken sandwich and he couldn't breathe. And he kept eating it.
Okay.
What was that?
That shit was funny. I can't believe you can't remember.
Cancer. The most you will likely die of cancer. Would say there's treatment. I'm not even talking about fucking what's the chemo?
Yeah.
They'll stick a fucking needle up your ass or some shit, whatever, and they'll be like, hey, this will prevent cancer. Would you take it?
And they're telling the truth.
What if I don't want to take any medication and I want to die?
Then you fucking
die. This is a totally separate
then.
situation. Then off yourself. Why are you just then off yourself? If you want to die, just go do it. I'll talk you out of it. But if you want to kill yourself, just go.
You just, you refuse.
But like you ask, all right, look at this with medical science, right?
Yes.
You take chemo and all that, and then you have a remission and you go back onto it. You never really get rid of cancer.
The thing is, there's a huge chance you will. You're still rolling that there's a huge chance it'll come back, but there's also a huge chance it will never come back.
And then if it does come back, it comes back worse, and then it just kills you off.
Again, people have succeeded multiple chemotherapies. So again, are you willing to just say, fuck it, I'm not going to go through it. Cancer, take me away. Or are you going to say, you know what? I want to fight this shit. And there's a good chance. There is a good chance. It's depending on the cancer. Because there's some cancers, if you get it, you're probably going to die.
Like pelvic cancer.
Exactly. You're going to die. But like, say you got, what's a common.
Sorry for every cancer patient watching.
Yeah, sorry. Listen, if you have pancreatic cancer, you're dying. But like, you're going to die. But like, say you have like the doctor said, what's the success rate of chemotherapy? Let's see.
I don't think it's too high, bro.
Name it. What's the most common cancer? I need to find that out.
I think breast cancer. Right?
Common cancer. It is breast cancer. Congratulations. Breast cancer treatment. Let's see. It is survival rate is at a specific stage. Let me put it up here so you guys can see it.
5 years.
5-year interval. On average, about 90% has likely. God damn it! Just give me a big old bold number and on the top page.
It's 90% after the 5 years.
Yeah,
so survival.
Fuck it. We'll go with that. We probably misunderstood that sentence, but whatever. 90% chance. You have breast cancer. 90%.
That's pretty fucking high.
It's a high ass chance. Person, like, you're telling me you wouldn't take chemo or like cancer the treatment for that.
You just say fuck it. I'm dying.
If I'm taking vaccine, okay, I'm taking cancer treatment, obviously, but a vaccine. You said a vaccine that would just take it away from you?
Okay.
We'll go in there and fucking rape those cancer cells.
Yeah, Osmosis Jones, you're that fucking vaccine. Those cells.
I'm just going to try my best with chemo then.
You try your best? Your best is death, bruh. It's like, try your best.
But is it, am I choosing between this vaccine or chemo? Do I have chemo on the table?
We're having two different conversations.
Yeah, which one would you prefer? A vaccine that's just going to get rid of the cancer immediately? or chemotherapy for 5 years and a chance that you'll live.
I just keep I'm taking chemo, bro.
Okay,
Gosh.
And you lose your hair.
It could grow back, or I could just put
You
a wig
love
on.
bro. You're wearing a do rag right fucking now. Don't tell me you don't care about your hair. Like you love your hair,
You act like you can't. I could put fake. I could put a man unit on.
bro. You are just like me when it comes to hair. You'd kill yourself if you had to put a goddamn toupee on you.
No.
If somebody say, hey, when you could put a toupee on, I'm murdering them. Don't. No. I love my hair. But here's the thing. Fine, we'll go back to where it started with these vaccine shit about COVID. Okay.
So he definitely ain't taking that.
He ain't taking that shit.
I'm not taking
You're not taking that shit. Okay. Fine.
It's just irrational, man.
It is.
I don't understand.
But the survival rate, that's a number one reason why. And like the target, like the most people at risk is not in my age group. So I don't see the point of getting it.
But you're close to people who are in that target.
Graham, if she got a sickness, she's gonna just die. Damn, she died.
You know what? Let's just. I care about Graham. I don't want to.
I'm joking. I'm joking. But come on, like if Graham has a terrible illness, right?
Yeah.
And she has diabetes, she has cancer, right? How long did she have to really live? All COVID did was just increase. Just made it a little bit quicker.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Here's the thing. My grandpa. Well, we call Graham Pop. My pop. my grandpapa. Like he.
What?
He died of pancreatic cancer, I believe. That shit was fast as fuck.
Oh.
And he like. I remember this motherfucker right across from me and all of these friends. They fucking. It was crazy, but basically, it was fast as fuck. And the thing is, however fast it was, if it like, because it was a month where he was in pain. Now, if he was clearly in pain, if he was in pain, I would have said, "Hey, fine, go recover from this pain as fast as you can. Go, die or whatever." It's the common like pull the plug shit. Like if you were in the position to you have to make the final decision. Will you pull the plug on your grandma or your mom or whatever, your dad? Like, would you do it or whatever? The thing is, I would say, "Hey, pull it off." So I get your point that you wanna speed up the process, but the problem is the process with diabetes and COVID, you could still live with that shit and have a good life, and still avoid COVID. But the problem is you're bringing that COVID into their lives. It's the problem. That's the point of COVID. Don't bring that shit in their lives. Get vaccinated, brother.
But even like you forget the point that Dr. Fauci even said it himself that when you get vaccinated, you still, Fauci, whatever his name is, you still have to be 6 feet distancing, and you still cannot. You still have to wear your mask. Yeah, because it does not prevent COVID.
Yeah, that's because doesn't have it yet.
Yeah, because people like you are gonna be like, I don't want this shit, and like you're spreading your fucking rat poison all over the fucking
place. But vaccine does not make you an immune. It doesn't make you immune.
That's not the point, man.
The point is, it's basically what vaccine isn't it like a strain of what do you call it? Disease that goes in your body that helps you fight other diseases or something like that?
No, from what I understand, vaccines, there's different types of vaccines, but from what I understand, there's a little bit of the strain itself, enough that it won't kill you, that they'll inject in your body will get used to it. That way, when you get in contact with another type of that strain, it'll fight against it because it gained an immunity. The point of Fauci is like, we need to gain herd immunity. That way, enough people. That way, if somebody comes in, nobody will get infected. But if not enough people get immunity, the herd immunity will not exist. That's what got fucking Texas opening up like crazy. Texas, like, I swear to God, Texas is
okay. How about this?
Yeah.
Why not just let people? I'm sorry to say, but why don't let people catch it and then it hits the curve? And then some people would die, and then eventually it will go away.
It would be interesting if this was not a contagious. It would be
the fuck.
Listen, if this was not if say you get the sorry, I hit the mic. Say you get the disease and it's not contagious, it's not going to spread to other people. Fine, you don't want to get vaccinated, go kill yourself. But like that, this is a contagious ass disease. You're spreading it to somebody else who doesn't want that disease, but who's going to take it.
God forbid they get it, they will have a 99.6% chance to survive.
Okay, sure, but it decreases by age group, right? We're not talking about like 15-year-old Tommy who has a freaking scholarship to Alabama already to play fucking fullback. We're talking about like Graham who has fucking.
But okay, if Graham doesn't have any previous illnesses, she will at least have like a 70% chance of survival.
You want to go around killing old people, man?
No. But all I'm saying is that COVID itself cannot just kill anybody. There are pre-existent illnesses that the person has before.
You know, COVID could still affect. We still don't
It
know the
affects you,
long-term
obviously.
effects of COVID. You know,
I
right?
understand that, but I'm saying like for Graham, who doesn't have any previous, she has a chance of surviving. She's not gonna. There's not. Don't act like people act like COVID-19 is a death stamp. If that was the case, it would be more deaths when people catch it, right?
Okay. Do I believe there's some hand wringing with COVID sometimes? Yeah, I do believe some people like to be all doom and gloom with it. But
Like the president of the United States.
But I do believe it's still something we should be taken more serious. That should be taken more seriously. If if we finally have a fucking vaccine to at least try to get rid of it, let's at least take advantage of that. That's all I'm saying.
I get.
Let's move on. Because goddamn, that shit was long.
Exactly.
Unless you guys have anything else to say?
No, I'm done with that. Yeah.
What about you, JJ? You have any final words?
I'm done.
All right. Grandma killer. That's the new nickname for you. Grandma's killer.
Graham Garen.
Graham murderer. When my Graham dies because of you, I'm gonna on the tombstone. I'll be like killed by JJ. that's whatever.
Bruh.
All right. You said you wanted to do some shit. What's on the agenda? Yeah, this is we're prepared for this.
Go with the other thing. What was that called?
The flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, MGTOWs.
Yes.
Okay, so
You see Big Toe?
MGTOW. So basically, we've talked about this before early on, but I guess we'll say this again. By the way, I love the shirt. Just now realizing.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. But Tyrell doesn't know what a MGTOW is. So me and JJ are here to inform him. Yeah. You've definitely seen these motherfuckers. I like JJ, you start.
Okay, so first of all,
I gotta go
MGTOW
there.
is
I love him.
men going their own way. So basically, I think it's men who have had bad experiences with women, probably growing up in adulthood as well, where now they have found a group where they can all come together and bash and hate women who have not given them time or hour. And they create terms like hitting the wall, where woman, she may not look the best when she was young. So her looks goes down. So they say, oh, she hits the wall. Her beauty goes away. And men like these, they laugh at women who hit the wall. Hit the wall.
I think you're going too deep into it. He doesn't like. I think we need to move back a little bit.
Doe was not kidding about the way you treat that mic.
Huh?
Oh yeah, like when we have a camera set up ready, like you people see how JJ just freaking like. Hey Mike, hey, I'm over here, Mike. No, I'm over here. Like you're freaking bull dancing with that fucking mic. Relax.
I'm trying to say it like this, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you sound way better.
You sound Zach. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Homeboy be like, hey, bruh, how's it? Yeah. So MGTOWs is about. It's like, bro, just talking to the mic. Okay, so basically, MGTOWs is basically a group of people. They're very similar. They kind of fit into the whole manosphere thing, like where like incels. You have, I guess incels are probably the most famous of these people. Basically, it's men going. They feel or red pill people. They feel like the dating scene as of right now is toxic, and they do not want to participate in it. So they decide to go their own way. Now there's like they still have some of them. They still want to. These are some random ass posts. Some of them they still want to date women, of course, because they're humans. They're still men. They want to swim in that pussy, but they have little rules and like listen. There's some rules I agree with it. Some of them I'll get into that, but it's basically we don't like the dating scene. We think it's stupid. We're gonna go our own way. Fuck women and their bullshit and the shit they've caused and their poison in the dating scene. So we're gonna go our own way. We're gonna focus on ourselves and we're gonna have our own lives where we could just be the best version of us. That's what I got from it. Now the problem with that is that the community is toxic as fuck. That's the thing. Because I agree with some of the shit they try to say. Because one of their things is about trying to be the best you could possibly be. So like working out and shit, learning, like getting as much money as you can, stuff like that.
Knowledge.
yeah,
Knowledge. That's good and all. Self-improvement. That's good and all. And like the Red Pill also, they're very similar groups. The Red Pill is also like that. But the problem is their community is so fucking toxic and full of fucking rageful teenagers that they're not taken seriously.
Yep.
Hold up. Oh my god! I need to
also,
really...
one that I was making that got big.
Yeah.
Red pill person got big. You ever hear about Kevin Samuels?
No.
Got big for that. Like he would. he was talking to this girl who this lady, I think she was 40 something years old. She had 3 kids, and she was in her face. She was average. He called her average at best. She said that she wanted.
Wait, the guy on the stream.
Yes,
streaming and stuff and talk to women.
Yeah, he talks.
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
He's a red pill dude. Yeah.
You don't. Let me go. Let me
Be
go.
honest.
Some-
What do you rate yourself out of 10?
No, do not use 7.
Okay. So this is a very similar subreddit called "Where Are All the Good Men." Basically, it's a lot of MGTOWs and incels. They've
Is
been
that a
here.
minion?
Yes. But it's the most revenge fantasy shit. Tyrell, me and Jordan was talking about. Me and JJ was talking about this shit. Basically, this is basically a subreddit where they post Tinder photos of women, and they will have these little you guys have been on Tinder, and the point of it is like they bash these women for saying where are all the good men at, by saying you friend zoned them, you went out with Chad, you wanted to be all promiscuous and shit, and now the wall is creeping up on you. No man wants to date him. Wants to be have a baby mama, and no one wants to take care of your fucking kid.
And also, I don't think they understand the purpose of.
I want to interview one of these people.
Meeting up with someone, right, for casual sex. What does it matter if she have a child?
Listen.
I don't think they understand that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to fuck a woman with a job.
But why?
What does that matter?
I don't know.
At least you know it's a
just
real one.
something. You're still on that shit. Some about me. I just don't want anything to do anything sexual to do with. You would have.
He was looking for a girl 72 kilometers away.
My bad if I ghosted you. I thought I had a man. You can come back now. All right. So
Okay, she deserves what she gets.
Now a lot of these are low hanging fruit. But what you get from these is like revenge shit. They have this thing called the wall, like
The wall.
that
Prefer where we say like the wall basically time has put her back, gave her basically a reality check, I guess.
Yeah, it's basically a reality check that after a certain age, women, the amount of men that find them attractive and will go after them will deplete damn near completely, and it'll be harder for them to attract a man. And that's where they'll be like, where are all the good men at? And these people are saying, you fucking friend zoned them. You went out with Chad, and now Chad doesn't want you anymore. So now you got to bear the fruit of being a soulless bitch. So that's the thing.
And also they believe that as men, as we get older, our status goes, we get more, we would say more improvement, we get more financially stable and stuff like that. So we can use other properties instead of just our looks to help us get women.
Like status. Yeah, please. I'm gonna have to get you a fucking boom, bruh.
Oh, you could use.
Yes. So that's the thing. Any thoughts so far?
So far, it sounds pretty reasonable other than just being assholes. I'm not seeing anything really.
Here's the thing, because I agree with some of their shit, but the problem is they're little dickheads about it. That's the thing. Hold up. You're gonna have to look through this on yourself because it's very hard to look at a Reddit. Some shit. She points
At a Reddit.
at a subreddit. I'd smash.
Yeah, like no karma, dude.
Smash a dash, of course. Whatever.
That's the whole thing. I gotta mess up with the dudes. Like I don't get the whole.
Fuck and chuck.
I don't get like
They're doing this like smash and dash, pump and dump, ejaculate.
I like
in
the guy
backyard.
just said have sex and then leave. Straight to the point.
Yeah, it's fun. I want to interview.
Hold on. Go back down. I saw this comment worth reading. There you go. Insert my penis, ejaculate in her hard, escape to Venus in haiku.
Yeah,
it's a haiku.
It's a haiku.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to interview one of these guys. Like, you show me this.
Took the time out of his day for that.
Exactly. He thought that was good. He got 2 upvotes. I hope that was worth it. But basically, like, you showed us this video. What was it like? Shy Guys?
Boys.
Sexual intercourse with the person to go as your separate way.
Yeah. Something funny, but like you have to look on it. But basically, I want to do that one day. Like
Have sex and then leave.
Oh yeah, but like like do a documentary style of like these. I want to find real incels and real people.
You might get murdered.
They're the biggest pussies on earth, bro. They are like.
they
Don't
want
worry
no
about
comfort.
Listen, I'm not a tough guy. Look at me. Look at me. Look at this, guys. I'm not tough.
Oh, you
But
gotta know
like
we
these, they're mainly young guys, like 20-year-olds.
I don't.
I want to do a documentary.
My thing is that bro, like we put a big emphasis on rejection. I think that if we just accept rejection as a part of life and just move over it, things like this wouldn't exist. Men groups that are angry at women wouldn't exist.
Yeah, if people weren't so fucking sensitive
about rejection,
and
it's a part of life.
And
entitled to some vagina job.
Yeah, like
even if you're being nice, you know.
You are not entitled to anything that anyone else has unless they have to give you the right to it.
Now, here's the thing. I'll play devil's advocate here against him. I can't even play that. What argument do they use for this? Shit. I can't even fucking. There's too many. Shit. Repeat it. You're not entitled to sex. Whatever. Keep talking. Just keep talking.
And
that was a nice. That was
rejection should not be seen in a bad light, but in a light of at least you were able to know that this person does not want you for real.
Okay. They use a lot of bad.
You should use that as a learning experience.
They should.
Yeah.
They use a lot of bad faith statistics. For example, you guys know OkCupid, right? Mm-hmm. There is this famous OkCupid study that came out a while ago that showed the 80-20 rule. You heard of that, right?
Oh yeah.
The 80-20 were like
women in the 80% want the top 20% men.
It's like most women want the top 20% of men, while they don't want the 80% of the rest of the 80%. And so
I thought it was most women look for the 20% and then most men look for the 80%.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's like most.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
They look for 20%. And so with that, they extrapolate a lot of. It's kind of where like the Chad shit comes out, where like these guys want Chad, these guys want this, they want tap. Well, they leave a lot of these. They like to use like 30% of guys are sexless now. There's a lot of 30% of men are virgins or some shit like that. And to them, that's an epidemic of like, there's a lot of lonely guys out there that like they need to feel a relationship. But the problem is these women, their standards are so fucking high. And like, they only go after these chads that they're creating just a bunch of virgin losers. Cause let's be honest with ourselves, virgin losers. And it's creating an epidemic of sexlessness and loneliness in men. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of lonely motherfuckers out there. One of them is talking right now, but like,
dude,
there's a lot of lonely motherfuckers out there. I've met them, and there's some of the most awkward motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's probably why they're lonely.
The problem,
you are pretty awkward.
They are some of the most awkward guys. That's why I want to do a documentary of these guys or interview of these guys. I want to see how. No, you're looking at me like this motherfucker is stupid. No,
you want to deep dive.
I want to deep dive. I want to do 4. I want to do 5 of them. I want to look at their story, look at their lives. I want to hang out with them. How do they interact with people?
They don't hang out though.
True. How they interact with people. How do they interact with women? And how do they interact with friends if they have friends? I want to see where they're at. I want to see where they're coming from.
I don't think dudes have to understand. There are many reasons why a woman might reject you. She might not be in the mood. She might not want that right now. She might not find you attractive. She might not find you good to talk to. There's so many reasons why a girl might reject you at that point in time.
Blue pill right now. Blue pill.
I heard what you said, but I'm saying like, so rejection should be seen as a learning experience, and just accept it. It's beautiful.
I will not say it's beautiful.
Rejection is beautiful.
Listen, having your feelings hurt, but it's an amazing thing.
Okay, I understand I understand when it happens. Like, if you want a relationship with someone, but when it's casual and just for one night, rejection should not faze you as much as it should.
I don't think it should, but it still hurts though.
I feel like most of the people that are hurt by that don't want to one night. You know, they look for a relationship.
I think it comes down to like it's either they don't think they can find another person that they like because it's harder for them. Because I will be honest, it's harder for some guys to find a date because some guys are just less socially. I need to look at it. I need to study a thesaurus because I don't know what word to use. They're not as socially adept as others. They're not as handsome as others. There's a lot of things, so it's harder for some guys. I get that, but it's like, well,
I was going to say that when you talk about appearance, you may have to talk about sexual appeal as well as appearance. Appearance goes in your face, your body. So remember, a man could be ugly in his face, but his body is good, and his sexual appeal is good. So when you talk about looks, it's really subjective. Like, what is it? His grooming, the way he carries his hair, his face, his body, as well as his sexual appeal, masculinity. So when you say looks, it's so wide. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I want to interview. This is why I want to interview these
Because-
guys. I want to see how they do this.
Why should a fat 5'3" dude who doesn't bathe, doesn't get his hair cut, get glasses? Why does he deserve a girl who's a 7?
You said
the-
5'3".
Why the glasses part? We all wear glasses.
You're talking about.
It's like we all wear glasses.
Okay, forget it. But I'm saying, why should he be able to even get a 6?
Okay, I see what you mean.
Just yeah, exactly.
But you think clearly everybody has to work to get a relationship. No, even fucking Chris Hemsworth or Jason
Hold on.
fucking
Yeah, every dude. Yeah.
they have to at least put themselves out there.
Mm-hmm.
So like for 5'3" Miguel, who smells like ass and just eat nothing but Cheetos all day, he still has he I don't think he wants to go through that extra effort, because he's gonna have to put in extra effort, whether that be learning more communication skills, more social skills, like better hygiene. Like he's gonna have to go through all that. And for some guys,
Put the work in.
they don't want to put the work in, or
you don't deserve it.
or
don't deserve
it's diminishing returns. They'll put all that much effort and get damn near nothing.
That's a simp.
But all right, hear this right?
Not really a simp.
That's a
Like I heard
simp.
a story. I heard a story
Yeah.
from this guy was talking. He said that he was chilling with his friend who was a girl, right?
Yeah.
And this dude came and was trying to spit game to her, right? And he said that she found him attractive. He could tell she found him attractive, right? But as a guy stood there and talked, eventually she's like, you know what? She left the conversation and let them alone. She said that this guy did a lot of talking, wasteful talking. So having looks puts you through the door, but what do you do after the looks? What do you say? What is your temperament? You act like you have a lot of good-looking dudes who are virgins. You know that, right?
Yeah. But the thing is, their argument will be it's still easier for them.
But there's still a possibility of throwing it away on the table. In that case, you would never. Haven't you seen ugly dudes with pretty girls before in relationships?
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, but those are like outliers.
But what is it
Oh,
possible?
I don't think so. I've seen a lot.
What about his? Okay, you know what gives him that? His masculinity, his sexual appeal, his charisma, his confidence. So looks put you in the door, but what comes after the door? You have to talk to these girls, and when you don't have social skills and you're not confident, you don't have charisma. He's cute and all, but he ain't making me wet, because handsome does not.
What the fuck?
Handsome does not equal sexy all the time, because you can be handsome but doesn't have any sexual. Like it's like Steph Curry, a wife. Did you find her sexual appealing?
I do not find her.
Steph Curry's wife?
Yeah.
Hell no.
But she's pretty, right? But she's not sexually appealing.
Not even, bro.
I
See?
think she's
Steph
all
Curry
right
get
at
done
best.
goofed, bro.
Huh?
Hey, I'm not gonna say that. They
But she's pretty, but she doesn't have any sexual appeal.
All that schmeat he got.
Put her in. Even when she have a bikini on, she has.
he's peeking into the gay window, guys.
Yeah, look at her images. She's a pretty girl, but she doesn't have no sexual appeal.
Yeah, 100%.
Look at it.
I can't. I'm sorry.
She's not ugly.
She's not. She's
she's
not
pretty.
She's not ugly. Like she's not.
She's like a good 7.5.
You're bugging.
That's
That's a little too high. But anyway,
that's all right. Okay. All right. You wanted to talk like Prescott. Whatever. What's it called? How do you pronounce this shit?
I didn't want to talk about that.
Never mind. Continue.
Yeah, I was saying, looks, these guys have to understand, looks get you in the door, but it doesn't finalize anything. You have to also talk. So you can
you can see it in the full
talk
picture.
your way out of having sex with this girl. Looks got you in the door, but you talk your way out of it.
Look at that.
You know?
I'm sorry, the audience don't know what we're looking at.
Oh my lord, bro.
You can peep that, bro.
Keep going. I'm gonna leave that picture up. Go.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, looks get you in the door, yes, but you also have to understand this.
Tyrell's going crazy over there.
What is her minimum looks requirement?
What are you talking about?
What?
I'm sorry. We're looking at a machine gun right now. I'm sorry.
But like, what is that Pacific girl's minimum looks requirement?
So okay, so you're talking about standards.
Yes.
Okay. This is where they go. A lot of people in this manosphere,
Mm-hmm.
they would say a lot of women's standards are incredibly high.
But that's like a generalizing statement, because okay, confidence with charisma and the way you look, you can meet her in basic looks requirement, and if it's casual, and you look good enough, she will sleep with you. If you have that confidence, charisma, and all that, and you have a basic look requirement, she will sleep with you. If she in the mood,
if she's that shallow, I think it'll take more time.
Yeah, it's gonna take like you can't be like, hey, I can't walk up to a girl. I'm not a handsome dude. I think I'm handsome. I'm not a beautiful fucking dude.
You don't have to be a beautiful dude.
And I don't have like grade A social skills.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to woo. Wait, actually. Keep going. Keep talking. Yeah, something came in my head.
But I'm saying like you don't have to be obviously Cristiano Ronaldo or what's a handsome dude or like
he's pretty handsome. You can
whatever him. You gotta be that type of looks and then not have the ability. You can be regular guy but have good social skills. Yeah. And be charismatic, be confident.
Yeah, I've had girls approach me. I think they're weird. It's like
also get your hair cut right. Or facial, what do you say, whatever.
I mean, if you could finesse without a haircut, bro, you're doing something right.
Exactly. Like I haven't even looked at my barber in like a year. Look at me, still fresh.
My point is that there's so many outliers, so many different things that you have to take into consideration, and these guys are not taking it into consideration. They don't think about their sexual appeal. How do they act around women? When they're around women, are they nervous? Are they?
I don't think that's really the core problem for like the MGTOW order.
MGTOW order.
Well, I know I said that whatever.
Yeah.
Like if you,
I think it honestly is the women. They're fucking toxic now, man.
Women are toxic.
Not all, but let's obviously generalize them. But like okay. You know, they just tend to. With the dating scene, I could really agree with that because some real bitches now.
If you 5'3" with no chin, go have a problem.
There's the thing. It's harder for guys, but like you were saying, women are toxic. I mean, of course, there's some toxic ass bitches out there.
Yeah,
toxic motherfuckers.
That's why I say, man.
Why are you going? There are ways to avoid those women.
It's the idea they have going into a relationship. Mm-hmm. Now it's like they expect so much from a man, but at the same time expect equality in some ways. You know what I mean? It's just
expect equality. Like they expect equality.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean how they want it both ways.
Okay, so you're saying they want the man to initiate the conversation, keep the conversation going, do everything, prepare the date.
No, I mean like in a date. Yeah, all that jazz.
And the date, but she will not return anything in that date.
No.
That does happen.
What is that though? The man or the woman's fault?
The fucking woman.
How? Okay, if you don't let it be known what you want, it's her fault? She's not a minor reader.
By the way, you flip-flop this situation. Last year, JJ would smack the shit out of you for saying what you're saying, by the way. But like, because you flip-flop the what? You can change your opinion. But like, last year, JJ would be like, motherfucker, you a blue pill. Get the fuck out my face. So yeah, you changed. But like, it is, here's the thing. First of all, if you, is that a bad thing though? Say you're in a date and and like, you're clearly not, I'm talking to Tyrell though, because he's the one that brought this situation. You're in a date. And it's the woman that's doing it. She approached you. She wanted to go out. You're like, whatever. Free Friday night. I'm all right. And like you go on a date. You're clearly not interested in this chick. She's carrying the conversation. You're kind of giving her the like, I don't know. What would you do?
Is there food involved in this date?
Yes, she's paying for it.
She's paying for it?
Yeah, she's paying for it.
I'm going to indulge myself.
There we go. So it's toxic people.
But then I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm not fucking with you.
Okay.
It's hard. It's hard for me to do that.
But how about this? How about this?
Like rejecting people is hard for me.
How about this? Right? You could go to a woman like, I find you sexually appealing, and I do not want to be your boyfriend, or I don't want to be your boyfriend. I don't want to be your friend, your platonic friend. I want to have more than that. You could just be like that, and she's like, oh well, I don't see you in that way. You can just save money right there.
Know her.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't even know. You walked up.
How the fuck was she gonna ask you as a brother? You don't fucking know you. I don't see.
Yeah,
you
but
that
the
way.
point is that they can They said that this is scientific study, right? They said that a girl could tell within 5 to 10 minutes if she's gonna sleep with you.
Really? Who?
Look it up.
I need to look at that study. I don't know if that study is even
Who studied that?
Huh?
Who studied that?
MGTOW.com.
Like within 5 to 10 minutes.
That's like the most facetious bullshit I've ever heard. What? How would you know that?
I guess attraction.
I don't even know how to word this.
In the first 10 minutes, that's so fucked up.
Or you could be like, a girl when a girl meets you, she could tell she attracted to you or not, right? You can believe that.
It's like talking about females like they're not human.
So you believe that?
10 minutes.
Look into the MGTOW shit. They don't.
That's just so stupid.
All right, so do you believe that you could build attraction over time?
Yes, I've actually
100%,
yes.
100 billion%.
For a relationship
I've built
or for
attraction
casual
over time.
Yes,
for girls. I never thought of interested into.
Yes,
so, yeah.
For a relationship or for
Yeah,
casual?
there's this girl. There was this
Either
girl.
or.
There was this girl I used to date. We knew each other for years, and like we started hanging out,
But
and shit happens.
casual
And then we
means
started dating.
no
Yeah,
relationship whatsoever.
I used to really not like plus size women, but then it happened.
Hey, welcome to the dark side.
I always like chubby girls. I don't know.
Welcome to the darker side because
Because they're blocking out the sun.
not because like I remember you used to make fun of me like you like bigger women. Like I don't
Yeah.
like bigger women. I like thicker women. But and like you were like, man, you fat lover. And now look at you.
Did I really say that?
You said like you like fat women.
Damn. Yeah. Things change, I guess.
Oh my god. How fat we talking about though?
We ain't talking about 300 pounds. Okay, not 250, not 240.
Like how fat though? Like 200 pounds?
Around that. That's how big that well I would go in.
What about you, JJ? How fat we talking?
Dude, what?
How fat we talking?
We're really gonna talk
200.
about this? Holy shit!
That I like that to the left.
I can't. You like this?
That's not bad.
I see that. Yeah.
I don't. I'm not into this.
Or we could go down a little bit. Go
Nah,
down.
this right here.
Oh,
What's going on here? That right there. That's
no.
that's not working out for me.
Nah.
But this not bad. Yeah,
I see.
it's not bad. Yeah. But yeah, you were saying.
It's like there's like I think there's a line between there's a line between being obese and then just fat and fluffy.
You made it seem like the fat one was the better part. Fat and fluffy.
Okay, well, how do they call plus size women? Let's see.
Some plus, remember
We'll
just
play a
because
game. We're gonna see if like which one would we be.
just because a girl is fat doesn't mean does not mean she's unattractive.
she
Remember
fat.
that.
She fat.
Yeah, but she's not unattractive.
If you go online and like look at how people describe fat people, you'd think they're like aliens. People just despise fat people. They think they're like human garbage.
Look at
Why
that.
is it that
picture.
bigger
This
girls
one.
always wear jeans?
All right, wait, no. Put in an attractive big woman.
I remember you said some shit. Like we were at the mall and you're saying like,
attractive
why is it fat women that wear the brightest clothes? And and I realized, holy shit.
Attractive plus size woman.
It's like, holy shit, they really do wear like neon shit. It's like, the fuck you doing?
Attractive.
Yes, Steph Curry beat.
Bro, I
You
just
better
realized.
relax before one of his agents finally like, hey, there's a bunch of homos after you, bro. Okay.
I'm super straight.
What
She's
about this?
attractive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay.
What are we doing right now?
we're wasting time.
Let's not. Okay, we agreed.
We agree.
all think
What was your
plus size women could be attractive.
Yeah, what was the point of this?
But I'm saying that just because someone is a little bit bigger doesn't mean she's unattractive. You can still date her.
Yeah. Again. What's your threshold though? If a land whale like walked out
Yeah.
here and be like, hey, you want me?
No, obviously not. Obviously not. That's a little bit too much. That's obese.
I don't know if I believe you, man.
You'd be
Obviously
like,
not. But that ass fat though.
you'd be like, guys, get out of here. I'm about to do something wild. And you just start going crazy out this
But
shit.
if probably a dude like that. Oh no,
Yeah.
BBWs.
Yeah. I remember I read the story about like one of the fattest women in the world had a pair of brothers fight over her.
Oh my god.
Now this was can I find the story? She was like 900 pounds, and like these two.
Damn.
and you have two brothers. Both have like two teeth between them because they had like no teeth, and like they wanted this chick, and it led to them like fighting each other. I think one of them died. I didn't find the story.
What?
Brothers fight over obese girl.
You said Britters.
Desperation is real.
Britters.
Brothers. Shit, I can't find this fucking story. I'm always finding these stories and can't find them again. Whatever. All right. Is that it?
Did we get everything?
Did you guys want? Was there some else?
The last one was I think was prescription.
That's
No,
not
no,
prescription.
That's no. We're not gonna talk about that.
That's
Okay.
not prescription.
It's not.
Did you want to talk about fake food?
That's what I was thinking about. Like, why do vegans?
Oh, tofu's awful.
I've never had tofu. I need to try it.
Don't try it. It tastes like what an egg looks like.
That's a good description.
Yeah.
Like I never tasted that. Whenever I see an egg, I just know what it tastes like. But I cook it, I'm like, damn. This is
Yeah. You don't want that, bro.
like here's a. All right.
But yeah, as I said before, like with fake like chicken or chicken imitation or some shit like that, right? I feel like it's like a lesbian with a dildo. It's like this is the opposite of what you want. But you want it.
Here's the thing. I'm okay with fake food. I'm just gonna, and sure, I'm okay with the lesbian. By that logic, I'm okay with the lesbian with the dildo, whatever. But I'm okay with fake food. I don't get this weird shit where like people are so against this like made like artificial food.
No,
I don't know where it comes from.
When I say fake, when I say it, I'm talking about like how vegans would say, "Oh, it tastes like meat, but it's not meat."
That shit don't taste like meat.
You know
Have you ever
Like,
had like turkey burger tastes disgusting, bro? A bad turkey burger tastes like I'm eating dirt. My mom bought
that.
Yeah, my mom bought these turkey burgers that you bake that you can fry up. I fried them up. I swear to God, I thought I was eating like that. I thought I was eating a tire. That shit was gross. I cannot stand. Not veggie meat. I'm sorry, not turkey burger. Veggie meat.
Or like, and you know
That
that
shit tasted gross.
like you know how Burger King does the Impossible Burger.
I hear it. Like,
Dude, Burger King is the worst fast food.
You think so?
100%. Yeah, I've never liked Burger King in all my life.
I don't know what is the worst. I should probably test that out one day. Like the worst.
I'd have White Castles over fucking Burger King.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, White Castles is good.
Are you
though.
serious?
White Castles is good, but not. I don't think I'll put it over Burger King.
What, are you serious?
I'm getting a 4 for 4 for sure.
White Castle, bro. White Castle.
Wendy's or McDonald's?
we need a
McDonald's.
We're going
Okay.
Wendy's. Give me some fucking Wendy's, bro, from McDonald's.
Hell
What?
no.
Way,
Wendy's is
way
ass,
more meat
man.
in their
Wendy's
fucking
is-
burgers, bro.
But it's trash.
Bro, they're all the same.
McDonald's got that bomb ass fish fillet,
What?
filet-o fish, whatever the fuck.
Remember when there was that craze about tier lists?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
That's still going on.
Oh yeah,
But it's not-
we should do that with fast food someday. So like, anyway, we'll probably end it.
Yeah, okay.
My laptop's dying.
All right.
Like, bro, I gotta go. So I'll let you go, laptop. Anyway, so what should we title this? Vaccines. What else did we talk
Wait,
about?
did you stop it?
No, I didn't stop it.
Huh?
I didn't stop it.
Well, what do you mean what your title is? Let's talk about that after.
Fine. I thought we were talking about it now. Whatever. Fine. Anyway, for the people who have stayed with us this long, clearly you like the show. So
Damn.
what?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Clearly they like the show if they stayed this long.
Yeah, leave a like medication.
Like medication?
Yeah, turn on notification.
Oh, I thought you said light medication.
No, I did.
Fuck you
I
talking.
didn't know what the fuck I was saying.
Okay.
Turn on notifications.
Well, yeah.
Subscribe. Be sure to do that. Like
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah, you
Leave
guys.
a comment. Tell us what you think.
Exactly.
Might improve some things. You never know. Check us out on Spotify if you haven't already. Twitter is up and running. You guys go check that out if you want some updates before we release a video. And cover every base. Apple Music.
With iTunes, we have to talk about this afterwards because iTunes is being a little bitch about this.
Okay.
So basically, you guys heard Tyrell. You guys know what to do. You guys know technology. So
you're not like Biden and what
Yeah,
he
you're
thinks
not-
about black people.
you're not. Oh my god! Every episode, one of you guys have to add a little Biden shit in there. Like, can we just end the fucking show? Anyway, you guys know what to do. Later, this is 0% Risk Podcast. Sorry for the wait. More consistent uploads. Later, guys.
I see you.